Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA. I have been MIA. I've been really busy. Last week I was really busy getting ready for my trip to the Netherlands to see Margreth. Did you see her little Friday vlog? I had so much fun. So much fun. Was made so welcome. Met some amazing people. It was just, Margreth and Tim were, wow. They're just amazing people. Absolutely amazing people. They made me feel like I went from home to home. And I had such a wonderful time. I really did. But I am going to go more into depth about my trip to the Netherlands later on in the week when I show you all the goodies I got. So many goodies and the fun stories and things like that, like the heavy suitcase. Well, that was a mission. But today we're going to do a bit of crafting because I feel like I haven't crafted for ages. It's probably because I haven't crafted for ages. But I did some shopping yesterday on Amazon because I was looking for matte clear, transparent, see-through, any will do. Any will do, of the sticker paper. And I've got some. I bought some ages ago when I used to make stickers, but I can't remember what make it was, and I really liked it, so I want that make back. So yeah, so I've been hunting, but I came across a listing that said matte vinyl sticker paper, clear. So I got it, and yeah, no, it's not clear. What the only clear part on it was the backing, which was a little bit annoying. So if I show you, if I take the backing off, the paper is matte and it's cool. Oh, come on. So yeah, so the backing is clear, which it didn't make that very clear. And the sticker paper is white, but it's matte. Look how cool that is. So I brought 4 packs of it because I was convinced that it was clear, but it wasn't. So now I kind of sat there this morning and I was like, oh, what can I do? What can I do? I need to do something with it. I need to use it for something. So I did print off some of Margreth's vintage photo digitals, and I did print off some of her boo-boo tape as well. And I have to say, I think it still looks really cool. Look how matte that looks. I mean, it will have, like, on these bits, it will have the white backing on it, and like if you print it on transparency, but I'm still going to use them. And then when I was going through Margreth's digitals, I came across, do you remember her advertisements? Look at those. How cool are they? Absolutely love them. And then I thought, I wonder if you can distress this sticker paper. It is, even though it's matte, it's got, you can feel that it's vinyl. You can feel that it's vinyl. It's very smooth and silky. So that's what made me think, can it be used as, can it be distressed? And apparently, guess what? It can. Look at these. And I know some, oh, these are, I cut the adverts up, took the little pieces off so I got more use out of them. Like, I think this one and like this one is, so this one is part of this one. Is it part of that one, or are they two separate? No, I don't know, but I cut them all up anyway. And then we've got this one, and then look at this one. Oh, look at that grungy. How cool is that? And the ink didn't bleed. So I'm not too sure. It might be my printer. So have a little experiment and see whether it bleeds or not. But I dried mine with my heat tool, and then I went over it with the distress. And when I was cutting it up, look at these strips. How cool are these strips? And I saved them all, look. because you never know. So yeah, I saved those. So that's what I thought we'd do today. I thought we'd distress and then make some ephemera for some thing I've got coming up soon. Oh, excited. Right, so what are we going to need? We're going to need some matte photo sticker vinyl. It is linked in my Amazon store. I haven't had a chance to have a look on the American Amazon, so I will do that after I've finished this video. So yeah, it is in my Amazon. I'm going to be using oxides just because I love the oxidization. So I've got vintage photo, and then oh I don't want that one. Where is my I've got both vintage photo in distress spray and oxide, and I've also got frayed burlap because we love frayed burlap, and rusty hinge because I want a bit of orange. Like I said, I let it dry and I just run over it with the heat tool just to kind of set it. And now what I want to do you know what would look really cool? Is if you use like a transparent colour, like Lost Shadow. Should we give that a little go? Just to add a bit more texture. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some tissue and just dab off the excess. I mean, just that in itself, look how cool that looks. So cool. And then let me grab my heat tool and just... Right, so that's all dry. Look at that. Look at the mottling. It just... I mean, that alone, you could just leave that like that. But we're not going to. So what I think I'm going to do is with these ones, I sprayed. And as much as I love the blotchiness and the grunginess of it, I don't want that on this one. So I'm going to take, I think, frayed burlap. Shouldn't need a lot of mixing because I've already used it. And then I'm going to spray it on my mat. Get my water. And then I'm just going to kind of dot my fingers in it. It's messy play. Da-da. And then I'm just gonna, and I'm only gonna do this quick, so I'm just gonna lay it down, pick it up. Oh, look at that. Wow. And I don't want to waste this because it's deliciousness. So I'm going to get another one because I printed 4. And I'm going to take up all the rest of the... Oh, look at that. Wow, look where it's oxidized. Oh my goodness, that literally looks like somebody spilt their dinner on it. Oh, yum yum. So cool. Oh, I can't stop looking at it. Right, let's wipe the rest of it off and then give it a dry, because remember the back of this sticker paper is transparent, so I mean, this does look cool. This looks like it's been dropped in a puddle. So cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sprays away for now because we're only going to do one spray. And then I'm going to give this a quick dry and then we'll do the next step. I'm so excited. I mean, just how gorgeous. And they just look so, they look so old. I love them. Do you know what? I might even, I'm going to get some of the blank paper, sticker paper, and I'm just going to make backgrounds off it and just like use snips of it and stuff. And yes, I am. Right, so I've got one of the brushes that we all use, and I've got my Vintage Photo Distress, and then I'm just going to pick some ink up and then just work my way round. Oh, look, it takes ink like lovely, this paper. I'm so, even though it was not what I thought it was going to be in the beginning, and I literally opened the packages and I was like, oh, it's not clear. What am I going to do with this? So because I didn't want to waste it or put it on the shelf with everything, I mean, look at that. With everything else, I was like, I need to find something to do with it. And then I was like, I wonder if it can be distressed. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going around it with the brush and filling in, because I don't want any white bits. So that's, I've gone over it lightly. And then what I want is these dark areas around it. That's what I want. So I'm going to take a load more and then just dark areas here and there. I mean, look. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. Look at that one around there. How cool is that? Look at that. It's just delicious. I love it when things like this. This is why I am so experiment. Just take out your stuff and experiment. If it doesn't work out, who cares? Cut it up and use it for something else. But honestly, I love it. I love experimenting because that's where the gold is. In the experiments. Oh, just so cool. So grungy. So just looks like dirty and old and grungy and Right, so now I'm going to give it a quick dry, and then I'm going to cut it up. Oh my goodness, look at these. I mean, just look at this one. Oh, it's just so delicious. So I've cut 3 parts. This is the same one because look, it says machinine fabric or whatever it is. Machinine fabric, I think it says. So yeah, that is all part of the same one. But look at that. Look at that grunge around there. It's just delicious. And then this one literally looks like it's just been dropped in a puddle. It looks so cool. And then look at that one. But I've kept this one whole because I'm going to do the same in, well, like kind of in the corners. Let's have a look. Should we try our dauber? Yes. Oh, the dauber. Look at that. My goodness. So much fun. Yeah, I kind of wanted this to be like a page in a journal. Like, where is my journal? Where is my journal? Here it is. Because this is one that I always refer back to. And it could be... I really should fill this, but I won't be able to use it as an example. I mean, look at that. Make sure it's in the middle. Oh, see what I mean? Straight away. I mean, if you take away the bottom, how cool does that look on there? So, so cool. Or even... Oh, I do like it on there. Right, so I've added some of my off-white or my grey and black diagonal grunge washi tape at the top and the bottom of this flap. And then look at that. I'm putting it on. We're going in. And then not only that, but when you take this backing off, if you can take the backing off, I'm useless with stuff like this. Margaret does it, and it's just like, it comes off a dream. There we go. Right, so you get to keep the transparent bit, so specimen cards. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unravel a little bit first, and then, because I don't want to stick the whole thing down. And then just gonna look at that. How cool is that? Need to do something down there. What shall we do down there then? We have got the strips that we cut off, or shall we just go down with another piece of, yeah, I think we should. I think we should, because I love it. Oh, come on. I can't get the angle. And then we'll just, we could fold it over. Should we fold it over so it's on the other side? Sand off the ends. There we go. Oh, do you know, I've just thought, I wonder if it sands. And look, it does. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look, it sands. Oh, look down there. And there. I mean, I love that. Look at that. How cool does that look? Let's put a bit of glue under there, because where's my glue? I think it's where my finger was. So it's no longer sticky. And if you want a video on how I made this journal out of junk mail envelopes, it's in my playlist, and it is called, it's the one that starts with the birthday freebie, because I had the background papers. Well, not these ones because they're Prima, but the plain ones in the background here, they were, and here, and this one, they're a freebie that I was given away for my birthday. So yeah, it first says craft with me, birthday freebie, and then junk mail journal. So that's the video that it is. But I love it. Just looks so cool. Wow, so cool. I love it. And like I said, one day I might finish this journal, but then I'm not going to be able to use it as... I wonder what it would look like in my journal. I love that journal. Anyway, put the journal away, Tony. And let's get out the bit that we mopped up. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So, and then we've got a piece of acetate. So yeah, so keep the back in. You get like 2 craft items in one. How cool is that? That is so cool. So cool. And then I think I'm going to take... I went shopping in Dooding. I've got quite a few haul videos coming. So I think this is going to be a busy week. Because, yeah, I've got quite a few haul videos. I went shopping at Dooding. And I got this really cool stamp, and I do want to save it for the haul video, but I don't want to play with it, so I'm going to get it out now. Right, so I've took out 2 stamps that I got from there. This one is by Studio Light, Nature's Dream, and it's the grid background. Look at that. How cool is that? So cool. And then I've got this by the Craft Consortium. And this one it's number 6. I don't know if it's got a name. Ink and Coffee Stains. Oh, made in the UK. Yeah, so if I leave those there so you can screenshot or write them down or pause the video or something, and then you know what they are. So I'm going to do the grid one because I just love this stamp. And because it's quite a big stamp, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it on the back end because I just want to sporadically put some kind of texture in the background. Now, I'm assuming that I've got sand dune, by the way. Versifying Claire, sand dune. I must, absolutely. Now, now I'm assuming that because this takes the distress, it's going to take the Versifying Claire. I will have to dry it with the heat tool. So here we go, another experiment. But I just kind of want to put some texture in the background. I don't want it on that one because that one's too fancy. So I might do the coffee stain on that one. Yeah, I like that. Where's the backing gone? I like that. And sand dune is the perfect colour for doing a background. So sand dune or antique linen distress, not oxide distress. And then also Aged or Parchment by Heidi Swap. Oh, sorry for the noise. Right, so I'm going to do an actual coffee stain with this one. I need my big block. And this one I'm going to do, let's do it. Look at that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do a bit on each of these. Oh, I love it. Right, what else have we got on here? Let's do the splats. I think I'll just do it because I know I'm going to be cutting off the edge. So it'll be kind of hanging over. Let's do a bit on here as well. And then let's do a bit down here. It just looks so cool. A bit hanging off the edge there. What do we reckon? Do we think that's enough? She says as she stamps again. It's never enough. That is so cool. Now, that one, I think I'm not going to go so deep into the vintage photo with the brush. I do want to change the colour, but I just kind of want to, like that, just real, not very much on your brush, just real lightly. And I'm not even bothered on this one. Can you see the change in the colour on there? It's compared to this, look. It's not very much at all, but it's just enough to take that white away. So, but I don't think, I'm not bothered if I'm missing spots. If there's white spots on there, brilliant. But I just want to kind of change it. Just like that. Look at that. Sheet of yumminess. Absolute yumminess. Look at how much ephemera we've got. And this is not even all of it, because we've got the other little bits from the first. Well, this is 3 sheets. 3 sheets. That's all. 3 sheets. And there's 30 sheets in a pack. And just look at the gorgeousness. The difference that, I mean, look at these 3. So this was the spray, just sprayed on. This was the smooshing. And then this was the pickup. So the secondary smoosh. Look, you got 3 different types. I mean, just look at that. Doesn't that just look delicious? Oh, and then you've got these 2. This is the smoosh. This is the secondary. And I have to say, I think the secondary is my favourite. But I do love this big smoosh as well. But just, I mean, look at the grunge. And on here as well, look. Oh, look. Oh, it's delicious. It's just delicious. And these are the ones that I sprayed and then went over with the brush. That's why some of the oxide is a bit smeared. I don't like the spray. I mean, I'll still use them. It still looks cool, but just, I mean, look. And with just a little bit of stamping in the background, just gives it like, just something else. Just a little more something else. And then we've got these 3. So the spray, the big smoosh, and then the pickup. I mean, they're just so cool. Absolutely so cool. Look at those. How cool do they look? Right, now we're going to make something. We're going to make something using these, I think. And we're also going to use one of Heidi Swap's photo slides as well. So you can make these yourself. Look, it's just, let me take one apart in case you can't get Heidi Swap. So let's deconstruct and then you can see how they are made. Ta-da! Here you go. So it's basically, let's get out a ruler. It's basically a piece of, say, 5.5 by 4. So there you go. Perfect little frame. And then you just stick it around the back and you've got a nice little pocket. But I'm going to use one of these. And the good thing is you could always, I don't know if this might be, oh no, it fits. It fits. Look at that. Just that. Just that. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? But we're not going to do that right now because this is sticker paper. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get my vintage photo and just give it a grunge. And then get the brush. Where's the brush? And then just go over, just in case any of it is missing when you put something underneath, because we just want a little bit of a background. We're going to make kind of like a page. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Like a page insert is what we're going to do. What I want is I'm going to use my Field Notes washi tape and just, not right to the bottom, but and then sand that off a little bit way up from the bottom. And one of the things I love about Heidi Swap's paper that she uses is, even for her reinforcers, it distresses so beautifully. I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, look at that. Delicious. Delicious. Right, so we've got that. And then I think what I want is, I want to use that one. I really want to use that one. Nope. I'm not wasting it. I mean, it's not wasting it, but I'm going to pull some scraps out of my scrap box. Right, so I've just pulled some strips out of my... And some of these are not wide enough, but doesn't matter. So I don't know if I like the red. Decisions. I'll know it when I see it. I will know it when I see it. But I kind of want a bit of colour. I know. I know. Who am I? She says as she picks that up. No, I do like that. And then we've got these strips. You know these strips? These are the strips that come off the top of the papers. Like scrapbook papers. And we could... put that down there. Or we could move this one over. Like that. And then put this one... Yes! You wouldn't even know. Look at that, look. You wouldn't even know that there were three different bits of paper, would you? Wouldn't even know. Right, so what I'm going to do is, while it's still in there, so we don't mess up the shape, let's put these strippies back. I'm going to stick this strip down. Obviously, I won't be able to do it all the way, but I'll do it enough so that it stays there, and then we'll know where we're going. And then do the same on this one. And then saves the guesswork then, doesn't it? So we're going to pull it out and then just glue these three together. Oh. Now, do I want a bit of... Apparently so. Ask yourself the question and then just do it. Right, so let's slide this. I don't even know if I'm going to... Should we trim off the bottom? Just so it's straight. Oh, I've just had another idea. So I was just going to cut it off the same size as the frame. Like I was just going to cut it off there and just have that like that. But I'm thinking not. Let's have a look, because, I mean, we can always cut it off if we don't like it. Right, so I only want a little bit sticking out the top. Like that much. And then, where's my tag punch? I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. So this, because this, it might not go in the punch. I quite like that. Where's my crocodile? It's pouring with rain. I brought the rain back with me. It rained while we was in the Netherlands. I took it with me. And now I've brought it back with me. But that's fine, because I love the rain. It didn't rain the whole time I was there. It was lovely the last day. Let's put that there. Yes. And then let's use one of Heidi Swap's reinforcers. I'm going to go with this one. Where's my tweezers? Let's go this way round. Nope, let's go this way round. And I'm going to have to cut another hole in it, which is fine. I use this one first. Whenever I'm using Heidi Swap's reinforcers, it's just easier because you've got the guideline on here and that. Whereas with my other one, you haven't, I mean, you have here, but it's just, and these reinforcers are 1/4 of an inch. So they're just a bit bigger than the hole. But that is fine. I think I might tuck that over, you know. Nope, I'm going to cut it off. Where's my scissors? Oh, we've got pink on the back, but that's fine because that's going to go down like that. No, that's not fine because are we going to take this out or is it just going to be like a novelty? No, we're just going to, it's just going to be like a pretend tag. It's not real. Right, so this is the reinforcer now. This is what I mean about Heidi Swap's paper. That's the reinforcer now. And then I'm just going to lightly... Look at that. Her paper, it sands beautifully. So beautiful. Right, and now I want a butterfly. So I'm going over to my Art House Whimsy tub. And what are you doing in there? You're not a butterfly. I think I want a bright coloured one. See, look at that. But that doesn't look big enough. Nope. Nope, I like that one. Oh. Nope, I like that one. But we need to make something. Oh, no, hold on. Because we also have her new ones as well. And these are a bit bigger. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So this is the Moths 2. And look at these. How lovely are they? All the digitals that I use are listed in the... That one are listed in the description. But I do think, sorry butterfly, do I want to or shall I keep him on? Let's ink him up while I decide. But look how cool that looks. So, so cool. Got a ticket here. It's too much. It's too much. You're too overboard with the colour, Toni. Oh, what about some of the strippies that we've got? Look at that one. I'm going to put a bit of vintage photo on the back because I like to fold my wings. And I don't want it to be white on the back. So I'm going to show you how I distress my wings. So we've got our butterfly here. I'm going to pinch it at the wing and the body, fold up, do the same this side, pinch it there, and then just fold up your nail like that. So then it automatically then sits like that. So I'm going to got my tweezers and I'm going to put about 1/4 of an inch in and then twist and pinch. And then you get, look at that. How cool is that? And then again down here, I like to do it on the corners. So twist and pinch. And then look at that. And I also like to just curl, even if it's just a little bit, just curl random corners just like that. And then we'll do the same up here, except I'm going to do it in a slightly different place so that it doesn't look the same. And this one we curled that way. So this one we're going to curl this way. So twist and pinch. And then look at that. Look at the texture you've already got. So I think we'll roll up this bit here, and then we'll do a little twist and pinch there, roll up that bit, because we don't want, obviously butterfly wings, they're not all the same, are they? Twist and pinch there, and then if I hold it up, can you see the, look at that, the texture in the butterfly. So then now when it sticks down, just looks amazing. Right, so I do think I want to use one of these in the background. I think maybe this one, but it needs cutting down a bit, so wish me luck. And then we can just kind of use that as a background. Yep, I like that. Let's move these little, because we want to keep the strippers. Right, but I want some, I've got some cheesecloth, but I've also got an old doily that I have grunged up. an old crochet one as well. And I kind of just want to pull it apart. And then maybe use part of that and some cheesecloth as well that I'm gonna just kind of pull apart like that. And then let's glue the cheesecloth down first. So let's put that there. And then that little wispy bit there. Stick down. And then I want this kind of, there we go. And then I'm just going to put a bit of glue down there. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And then glue the butterfly down. I'm only doing the body. Hold that down. And then that goes on there. And then I have to, I might use this one that was in with the butterflies. Just like there. And then I've done some more, but I did some in scorched timber, watered down scorched timber. So this is the, this is the white paper. Yeah, I love the colour. It's just so cool. I like that one there. Oh, shall we put a little label on? Yes. Let's lift up the cheesecloth because I don't want to lose that. And then maybe this one could go just under there like that. Maybe that would be enough. Yeah, we'll put that one there. Lovely. I don't know if I want to use that one. Quite like that one. Right, so let's ink up. And then give it a bit of stress. I think I might put this one over here. And then just slightly over the washi tape. Like that. And then give it another, so then it looks like it's part of it. Is it wonky? It looks wonky. And then that could go. Oh, I love that butterfly. Right, I want to do some stitching. So I'm going to do some stitching on the butterfly and then we'll put the rest back together. Right, so I stitched it quite a few times because I wanted the black strands. So, and it is sticker paper, but that doesn't matter because the backing should still come off. She says, but do you know what? Do you want me to show you how we are going to fix this? We're gonna, it's because I forgot about the clear plastic. Normally the paper backing comes away straight away, but I forgot it was clear plastic, but that's fine, doesn't matter. So I'm going to stick this bit down first, and I'm just going to go slightly over the edge, put it down there, and then this bit, let me cut a little bit more of this plastic off. I just don't want to cut any of the grunge. Cut that there. Right, that should be fine. And then we can put this, let's turn it around. And put this just there you go. And you'd never know. You'd never know that we ripped it in half. Perfect. See, I would normally have thrown that away and gone, no, can't be bothered, not doing it. But where there's a will, there's a way. Right, so I did get out some of Tim Holtz's snippets too, but I just want to cut this little bit of a border off. And then, because I wanted a yellow one, and one with a bit of blue in it as well, to bring out the colours in the butterfly or the moth. Where's my tweezers? Right. Can we have curator snippets to the stage for the final rehearsal? There. Oh, I quite like it there, but then I think it's too close to the yellow. No, I think it's definitely got to go there. There you go. And then let's just ink up the rest of these and distress these so they're all done. And then I also have this little one as well, which has got like blue on it. It's printed in blue, so it's perfect for the blue in the moth. And also, do you know what is so cool about this project as well? Is that Margreth's letterhead, that's what it's called, letterhead, digital, is a freebie. If you haven't already got it, her Kofi is listed in the description box down below. Run and get it because it's so cool. And you don't have to do it on sticker paper if you don't want. You can do all these techniques on normal paper. Right, so that's the inking. Let's do a little bit of sanding up on the edge, on that edge there. And then just a light sloosh with the, oh, love that effect. Look at it, it's just so cool. And then again, we've already done the swoosh, so along the side and then roll it over, along the side and then roll it over, and then just a little one, and then look, you get that look. Oh, it's just so cool. Let's take a bit off in the corners, and then I'm going to run down with my nail. You've seen me all do this so many times. But it's cool to show it again, just in case. That's it. So, time for the final audition of the curator snippet. I always like this little one. You know, like when they always put a little label under the butterfly saying what butterfly it is. This is the one off of my stamp set. So do we want it here or do we want it? I kind of like it over here. Let's put that there. And we need to put this one somewhere. I don't want to cover up the digital. Right, so let's put that on there and then just trim off the edge as if it's coming off the edge of the page, because I only want a little bit of the blue anyway. I'll stick that down. Up, and then ink up the edge, just so it looks like it's part of it. Yes, 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 yes. And I do like this. I think so. Just kind of, because we're not going to, it's the tag, it's a pretend tag. It's not real. All I say, I think it's going to have to be this one. And then look at that butterfly. Oh, it's so cool. Make sure it's all, look how crinkled and it's so delicious. And then we're bringing in, we've got 2 more bits of ephemera that are distressed and ready to go. Right, so we're bringing in back our bigger piece, and what I want to do is I want to attach it onto the larger letterhead. On the side. See, look at that. Just like that. And then look at that, where we did that stamping with that splatter stamp just down the side. Look at that. Can you see it? Oh, it's just so delicious. And then you've got a letterhead. Where's my journal gone? Oh, here it is. Oh no, this is my other journal. So shall we use this one? Yeah. This is the one I made out of the Amazon envelopes. So let's pretend that this pocket is not here. You could stick this at the top of a page, and then you've got kind of like a tuck under here. So you could go and just tuck a piece of paper underneath it. But how cool is that? I mean, you can make this interactive if you want to. I just didn't want to. Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. Or you could even have it hanging off a page like that if you wanted to. You don't have to have it at the top. You could have it at the bottom. I also made another one, so I've got this one as well. This is the one I made with the splatter stamps. And look at that. It's just so cool. Just have it as a page embellishment. I love it. I love it. I love them all. They are so cool. And I'm so glad that I found something that I can do with the matte photo paper that isn't clear. It's just got a clear backing, which they should have made a little bit more obvious in the description. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, happy accidents and all that. We found a way to use it, which is just so cool. I'm not going to put the... Oh, I love that one. And let's just lay these out down the side there. Oh, I can't wait to use these ones. I just love them so much. They're so pretty. And this. And look at what we've got. We have got so much really cool sticker ephemera to play with. Love it. I mean, one of these... Oh, shall we have a look? I can make another one. That's the fun thing about it, is you can make another one. So we've got some page embellishments here, which are so cool. But I do think that, looking at that now, it does kind of need just a little bit, not a lot, just a teensy wincy. That's better. Just a teeny weeny little bit around the edge. That's better. Right, so journal, where are you? I literally just had it. Here it is. Here it is. Because I don't think... Oh, excuse me. I don't think the other one went because we know it's not that had a butterfly on. But look at that. Or just to put, or like, I mean, or even because this is this a pocket? This is a pocket here. We could put it just like up there. Maybe this one would look better. I mean, look how cool that looks. Oh, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. That's a pocket, so we can't put it there. Can't put it there. But we can, especially if we turn it round. Look at that. There's the piece of wax paper. We could even just store it in there. Look at the hat. It just looks so cool. Oh, still love that. Still love that. I just put that in there, didn't I? Oh my goodness. It's like it was made for it. Because that's a flip out and a pocket under here. Look. And it was literally looks like it was made for it. That looks cool as well though. I like it there. So cool. So cool. So thank you everybody for being here. Stay tuned this week because we have some bonus videos of the goodies that I got from the Netherlands. And yeah, a little bit of more in depth about my visit over to see Margreth. Oh, it's just so amazing. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. I really did. And I got some proper treasures. The stuff I've got, it's amazing. So don't forget to the links for everything will be in the description box in my Amazon store, so don't forget to pop over there, down there, click more and have a look, and yeah, have a play, because for a happy mistake, I'm so glad that I got it. Had so much fun. So cool. I mean, look at that butterfly's just gorgeous. And then oh, the digitals are just amazing. I love them so much. So thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, especially this week. So much fun. And I will see you all next time. Oh, don't forget to tag me. My socials are either in the description box or at the end of the video. Don't forget to tag me if you make this, because I want to see how everybody's turns out. All the great grungy creations. So cool. So thank you everybody. Happy crafting and take care. Bye.